Think back about that a lot, or did I pay a lot of attention?
Yeah, like I said, like we had an up and down season. For sure, we had like 9 All-Americans. And of course, everybody wanted us to win every game. We were young, but we had to mature through the season. That's why I think really helped us. We older guys came and really like helped the younger guys together, and we kind of just started clicking. Everything was just moving from there.
Still remember that butt kick you all took at South Carolina right before the tournament, and when everybody kind of thought, well, they're done.
Yeah, nah. I mean, like I said, the season was crazy. That was a crazy game, but we surprised a lot of people. I think that was the best thing about that season. We surprised a lot of people.
Have you been able to meet the team yet? Talk to them a little bit?
I haven't met everybody yet, but after practice, I'm pretty sure we're going to all click together, link up, take pictures and everything, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good time.
And what do you have any maybe advice you're going to share with these players this week? I know you guys going to be able to get to practice with them. Anything that you're going to be able to teach them?
Just embrace the moment. It's a great place here. It's great to be a part of this franchise, this college. So just embrace every moment. That's all I can say.
Can you talk about just the moment that they asked you to be a part of this TBT team?
I was happy. I was very excited. I saw the guys we had come in, and I was like, for sure, I'm going back up. And I wanted to see Rupp, Lex, everybody come back together, so I had to come back.
How much has campus changed since you've been here?
What? It's so much bigger. I like it. It's bigger, better. I like it, man. I wish we had it earlier when I was here, but hey, they're doing a lot of improvements, and I like it here so far. So I got to explore everything and see what's out there.
How different is it now, just with coaching changes and all that, just the kind of transition of the program? What's it like for you witnessing you being one of the starting pieces of it and now seeing what it is today?
It's still tradition. It doesn't matter what happens. Everybody's going to come here, have the same thing every time. We got a lot of people that's coming back, and I think it's going to be great for everybody. The coaching staff, everybody's coming back, and it's going to be good.
Speaking of the coaching change, Mark Pope is a guy that you would have fit perfectly in the system. Can you just talk about what you've seen from him and maybe your reaction to that?
I think he's going to do a lot of great things here. I know the Kentucky fan base is going to back him up, and he knows what he's doing. So I think he's going to do a lot of great things for the team.
What does Kentucky mean to you for what it did to your career as a professional, as a person?
It means everything. This is like second home for me. Like I can't explain it. Like without James Young, there is no Kentucky. So that's what I would say about it.
So I've already been asked this already, but just the way that the roster came together, some of the guys you're getting to play with, is there anyone that's particularly piqued your interest, or someone like you either didn't get the chance to play with in college, who you're looking forward to playing with now, or vice versa, someone you're excited to link back up with again?
I mean, we got all the good guys back here. We got everybody that we need, pieces-wise. I got the twins, I got Willie back. So, like I said, I just can't wait to have fun with everybody. Everybody got different play styles. We're going to just mash it together and just have fun on the court. That's the thing we can do.
For the fans who haven't seen you in a while, tell us what you've added to your game.
I would say I got a lot bigger, stronger, so more physicality. And I would say, I got the Dracy still, so I'm shooting a lot of threes, but I think I'm more physical than I was back then.
How much do you look at how much NIL has changed the game? How much do you rock with it?
I mean, it's good. They're getting paid for sure. I wish we would have had it years ago for us to eat off that, but I'm glad everybody's getting paid now. It's a great thing, I think, for me.
What would have been your go-to NIL deal?
Man, that's a good question. I'm a gamer, so something got to do with gaming. That's always going to be me, for sure.
You had a heck of a shot back in your days playing here. What's that shot like right now?
I just feel like a lot of memories just coming back. Like, it's just crazy. I just love being back. I can't wait to go to Rupp, see everybody. It's going to be an amazing feeling, so I can't wait to go back.
How did it all come about that you guys all got together? Like, did 20 call you guys? How did that all?
Yeah, he just kind of contacted us and saying, we're doing this for the first time this year. Would you like to come back? And I'm like, yeah, why not come back to Rupp and Lex and see everybody? So yes.
We have chemistry. We have bigs, being able to protect the rim and things like that. So I think that'll be key in a tournament like this. So I mean, I'm excited. We got all the pieces. Good coach, good staff, great facility. So they're showing us a lot of love, and we're excited about it.
Last thing for me, how did this come about? Can you just maybe talk about when they asked you in that moment?
I mean, if anyone knows, I'm like kind of like shut off, kind of low key, and I usually wouldn't do something like this. But I mean, I don't know. Some told me it's a good opportunity, and 20 and Sam were really on me about playing. So I mean, I'm here. I'm excited. It was a good opportunity. I'm glad I came, and everyone's been great. So just looking forward to the week.
Have you gotten to play with your brother at all lately, or anything, or is this gonna be the first time in a while?
I mean, in the summertime we work out together and stuff like that. But no, we have never played on an official game together since we left here. So
About the actual TBT itself, what do you know about the event? Have you watched it over the years, anything like that?
I don't even know who we play. I'm not gonna lie. I know we have a game Friday. That's pretty much all I know. A couple of guys that won the tournament last year I know from just being at home in Houston and stuff, but I'm not too familiar with it. But I'm excited to wake up every day not knowing what's going on. So it's cool, man. I know it's a big tournament. A lot of people talking about it. That's pretty much all I know.
Do you know about the Elam ending or anything?
I do know. Okay. Sam explained it to me. And I feel like got to strategize towards it a little bit, but we put it right way. It's fine. We'll be okay.
So what have you been up to the last few years? I know you've been playing overseas.
I've really been falling in love with the business part of life, honestly. Just been trying to build my portfolio, whatever you want to say. Just starting to enjoy the other parts of life, getting into a lot of real estate and other different type of businesses and things like that. So that's been pretty good to me. Can't complain. So that's what I've been up to.
So when's the last time you played a true competitive 5-on-5 game?
April. Yeah. So I haven't really even been working out too much, honestly. So this is usually my time to relax and take a break, but. It's a great opportunity, like I said, so I'm excited to be here. Make sure everyone stays injury-free and try to win every game we play.
Coming back to Rupp Arena, how much did that play into your decision to actually join the team?
A lot. Just being able to come back to Lexington overall. Probably would have done it if it wasn't in Lexington directly. It's a great opportunity, like I said, just being able to see all the fans, seeing the facility, seeing the changes that have been made. I'm happy to be here. Actually happy to be here.
All the guys still the same as you remember, especially like Willie and James, guys like that?
Yeah, they do the same. I see Willie sometimes playing overseas and all. I haven't seen James in a minute, but I try to keep up with the guys on social media and stuff like that. So they're all great guys, moving on in life, got families and things like that. We older now, so it's good to see those guys doing well.
How do you think your chemistry is on, just with your brother and also these guys that you played with before?
I think we want to win. No one cares about if somebody's going to score 30 points in the TBT, honestly. No one cares. But we have to win. So that's what I think that's what the chemistry is going to come from. No one cares. We've all accomplished a lot as basketball players individually. Not going to gain anything scoring 30 points in the TBT. So we want to win. Definitely want to win, and we just have to share and play defense, and we'll be fine.
How's it going to feel playing in front of BBN and all the fans again?
It's pretty cool, man. Overseas, the crowds and the fans are really crazy and things like that. So it's pretty similar to being here. So I know they're going to be excited to see all of us. We're excited to play in front of them and give them a show.
Any of these guys that you haven't met before?
Met before. Give me a couple of days to learn everybody's name. I pretty much know everyone here. I pretty much, besides the staff, but I pretty much know everybody here.
Did you get to play against or with any of these other guys overseas or anything like that?
Played against Nate in Turkey. That's pretty much it. Played against Bledsoe in the NBA, Willie in the NBA, Tyler in the NBA. That's James as well, my brother. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, I haven't seen him a few years now.
Aaron said that one of the main reasons why he decided to play was because he could play with you again this week. How much does that mean to you to get to play with him again?
I might feel the same way. That was a big reason. Being here in Lexington and being able to play with Aaron, probably the two main reasons. I usually wouldn't do something like this just because my personality. But I'm excited to be here. It's a great opportunity.
Do you get the sense that fans are really excited to see you and your brother, Willie, some of these other guys?
I think so. I got here late last night, so I haven't really been able to go out or see anybody. But I'm sure this is the best fans in the world. I've been all over the world, so it's exciting to be here.
Have you gotten to meet Mark Pope or anything yet?
Yeah, he actually greeted us when we walked in the building this morning. Seems like a great guy, taller than I thought he was. But he seems like a good guy. Seems like he got the program going in a different direction, but a good direction. So,
when you look back at your time, I think people still view you and your brother as beloved players. What do you think back as far as your memories are concerned?
Man, I just remember the wins. I really remember the wins and the pain and the practices and just the meals that we had together. Just overall, just being at Kentucky, it's when you're in Lacey, it's a big deal. So I mean, it's just so many memories, so much stuff you can never forget, so much stuff that you forget and it comes to your head and it's like, wow, man, that's pretty amazing. So I mean, I'll never forget this place. Appreciative of everything it did for me and my brother. So I'm happy to be here.
I was gonna say you got PTSD coming back in the practice gym.
Oh man, no, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not running no suicides or nothing like that. So I'm not too worried about it. But definitely bring back good memories for sure.
Well, Daniel, man, what you been up to since we last seen you?
A whole lot of everything, man. Starting a basketball academy here in Lexington, trying to give back to this community, and it's honestly I'm fully immersed in it. My son was playing in the elementary school league last year here in Fayette County, so I was a coach, I was a referee, I was helping out with some practices at different schools. I'm fully immersed in this culture here. Starting a basketball academy, and so I mean I'm just having fun training kids, working with kids. It's been a blast.
So you kind of got this started 15 years ago with the culture, the new fresh energy. A lot has changed since then. Just kind of what, from being on the outside looking in, what has that been like, seeing it from the outside? You being kind of day one to what it is today.
It's incredible to see how much this has grown, to see the family and the organization that has been built together, and to see all these players come back from different generations of Cal's eras. It's been awesome to see, and it's been just a blast to be a part of.
So now it's Pope, now it's a new kind of generation of Kentucky basketball. What's that like for you being on the outside, being a Cal guy,
right.
one of the first Cal guys to what it is today?
Well, I mean, adversity is different for everybody. Change is inevitable. I have hope in Pope. I mean, I'm looking forward to a future that I believe is going to be bright. And, of course, big fan of Cal, but I committed to Kentucky, so really looking forward to what we have going here in the future.
Have you gotten to meet Pope yet, or anybody on the current team right now?
Yeah, I met Pope and I met a couple of players. So, I mean, environment is incredible. Personality's phenomenal. I think, we have a great thing here going forward.
What would be your advice to the guys that are on the team right now, you being through some highs and lows, right, and, saying like this is what the beast of BBN right. is, beast of Kentucky basketball is?
I mean, just after meeting Coach Pope and the coaching staff, listen to the coaches, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. No such thing as a dumb question. Stay in constant contact and, just always be inquiring about absolutely everything that you might have questions about. I would say just constantly be asking questions because there's not too much that they can learn.
What is Daniel Orton, the player today, that fans can expect?
Daniel Orton today is a pickleball player, to be honest with you. 20 called me. I'm like, dude, are you serious? He's like, yeah, come on, I need you. I was like, I don't think you understand, bud. I've been training kids. I've been focused on the next generation. I've been focused on me. He's like, no, you got time. So I was like, all right, we'll see what I can do. I know I can still go out there and give solid minutes. I can rebound, I can defend, I can give effort, I can give energy.
You still got plenty left in the tank then?
I got a little left in the tank, and I'm probably going to have to use each and every a little bit that I have going forward.
Gary, I saw you playing a couple summers ago in Louisville and something. You still have that competitive drive in you. You don't get downplaying everything.
No. I'm always going to be an extreme competitor. That's just who I am. As an athlete, that's who you are. Like I told him, even in pickleball, I played in the pickleball league, and you still want to win. You still want to be the number one player, coach, pickleball player, basketball player, wherever it may be. Coaching kids now and starting the basketball academy out here, I try to instill the competitiveness in them, and that's not going to go anywhere. The passion for this game, the love that I have for this game, all the man hours that I put into it, it's not going to waste.
Okay, pickleball. Who's getting the ball around you in pickleball?
Not many. I play with a lot of people, and they're like, yeah, there's no lobbing over him. And honestly, I'm pretty agile, pretty quick. My hand-eye coordination is really good, so I'm still picking things up, and I'm getting better daily, honestly.
To be back on the team with Bledsoe, how special is that for you?
It's absolutely incredible. I mean, it's phenomenal, especially being around John Hood in this space, but also all the guys that we have around, because, leaving Kentucky after that first year with Cal here, and then you watch all these guys, come from Cal, and you're like, dang, if I could have played with the Harris twins, I could have played with Willie Cauley-Stein, Tyler Ulis, Sestina, Kellan Grady, just to imagine the team that we could have had, and now it's here, and we're all together. I feel like Tawny's done a great job of putting the pieces together to this puzzle, and now it's just on us to go out there, compete, and execute.
Well, back in your old stomping grounds, man, what's this like?
Man, it feels good. It feels good to be home. I ain't been here in a while. That's my bad, but I'm here now. And I'm excited to see everybody, that was here when I left.
It's been a long time, a lot of changes. What's it, what was it like being back at campus and seeing everything?
The lodge is gone. They got all new, dorms, buildings. They got a new, I guess what you call it, lounge over there. But, it's good. It's good, to see changes all the time. So, I'm excited, to see how everything, is different.
What can fans expect from this version of eBled versus what they saw at Kentucky?
Pretty much, being a leader. Got a bunch of young guys, I think, on the oldest year since last time. But, just being a leader out there, make sure everybody play hard, play the right way, and, let's get some wins.
What has life been like for you since we saw you last, and just, life personally with you, career-wise, all that?
It's been a blessing, nothing short. I had an incredible, I think, career, 12 seasons, family man, got 5 kids now.
Ooh.
One kid, he loved to play basketball with my son, so hopefully he could be a, Wildcat one day. So, but personally, everything's been great. I can't, got no complaints.
So this event, just how excited are you to kind of wear blue again and just kind of be with some guys that you've been around, La Familia, the UK family? Just what does this experience mean for you?
Man, a lot, man. Like I said, I haven't been home in a while. Just to get that love, when I first came. From everybody, from the staff, the athletic department, the fans, the school, man. It's been love, man. And that's all, I came back, to get. It's been nothing but, exciting.
Favorite memory while you were at Kentucky, both on and off the floor?
Favorite memory?
Yep.
When I first got on campus. I felt the energy, around, and it was great. Me and Kyle for the first time, the athletic department, the staff, the weight coach, everybody, our RP, the chief, he was a big part of it as well, man. It's been exciting.
Favorite on-court memory, just for you personally, a game or a moment?
Mississippi State game. Never forget it. SEC championship. I missed the shot. John got the rebound, missed a 3. Bull got in there and tipped it in. That was the best moment, for me.
So, since you've left, obviously there's been change here with the coaching staff, Cal leaving. What is it like for you being a Cal guy, one of the first Cal guys, and seeing this transition into what it is today?
I mean, it happens. Like in the NBA, ain't nothing, forever. Everything come to an end. Nothing but respect to Cal. I love him to death. But I'm also excited to see the new coach come in, and do his thing, put his stamp on, Kentucky basketball.
Yeah, have you talked to him yet? I know they
I
said
just met him earlier, but I haven't had a conversation with him.
What was early impressions of him?
He got a lot of energy, and that's what you need. That's the excitement you need, from your head coach. Passion and excitement. Like I said, I'm looking for great things from him.
Eric, what's it like to be back here with some of the guys that I don't know if you played with any of these guys.
I played with Hoodie and Daniel.
Okay, that's right.
I played with Hoodie and Daniel.
What's it like though to be around again?
Felt like old times. We was kids when we came in. 18, 19 years old coming in. 17, 18 years old coming in. As kids, now we transition to men. Like he was asking me earlier about the team. I think I'm the oldest on the team right now. So. From that to this, I can't do nothing but be blessed, man.
You guys got a pretty good squad. I mean, what do you think about this group and your chances in the TBC?
I think we got a pretty good chance. So does everybody. But at the same time, we just got to come out. Tyler kind of, expressed it earlier. Just respect each other's games. Play hard. You never know who's watching. So, we playing for, Kentucky. It's on the front of the jersey. So. Yeah.
A lot's probably changed since you were here, in your playing days. Is there something that stands out to you real specifically outside of the coaching and things like that? What's changed since your time here?
I was just saying, when I drove up, there's a lot of buildings now. When I was here, it was just the lodge, that parking lot. Now I think the parking lot gone, right? So when I came up, that was it for me. The memories, from that, it was fun.
A lot of nostalgia for you, I guess, being back.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can't do nothing but be blessed being back. Where it all started at. So, I'm definitely excited to play at Rupp.
What does Kentucky mean to you? Just the school, the fans, the program?
I mean, a lot of history. There's so much history going on. Got all these banners hanging up. Even though, we didn't make the championship, but we still part of, each and every individual that here and before and after. So can't do nothing but, respect that and the tradition that it helped bring guys together.
Can you kind of sense that you were part of a culture shift here? Like just the swagger, the cool factor of bringing Kentucky back to that? Do you feel that you were part of that?
I definitely do. Like you said, I was part of the first group, Cal first group that came back and kind of shifted, Kentucky basketball where it needs to be. And, we started it, and the guys, after us carried it on. Even before us, we just wanted to pick up their legacy and, pass it on to the young guys to carry it on.
Going off that question, kind of like, you were here with that first group. Now we're going through another shift and another coaching stuff. What are your overall just thoughts? I was at Arkansas. No player, no coach from last year. Here now it's a new shift.
Yeah.
What's your kind of overall thoughts on that?
I mean, I was telling him, I got nothing but love and respect for Cal. I'm going to follow him because he has, helped me to become the man I am. I can't do nothing but respect that. And, I'm going to follow him, his family. I love him to death, but also, Kentucky basketball, got a history of, winning championships. Cal did his, like I said, what he did to this program, because I don't think nobody really can, he put his stamp on it. But I'm excited to see the new coach. He got great energy.
Relationship yet?
No, I met him earlier. So I'm excited to see what he gonna do.
Thank you.
I asked Andrew if he had any PTSD being back in this practice gym. He said he's not running any suicides or anything like that.
Yeah, when we were coming down the steps, I'm like, man, I don't miss this smell walking down these rubber steps. Like, I know what we're about to get into. So, it was fun. It's all good stuff.
How'd the golf screen be?
It was a fun day, man. It was a good day. Unfortunately, I took a L. Sam beat me, but he brought in 2 scratch golfers, so he ringed it up, but he did it the right way, and it was a fun day, man. I appreciate everybody who came out there and kind of, supported. It wasn't, it was kind of last minute putting together, but for what it was great. And, we got to do something cool for, a little clinic out here. We're just going to randomly show up with a check. They don't know we're coming, and so I think that would be cool too.
Have you got a chance to meet Mark Pope or any of the team yet? But do you think you'll be able to give some of these guys some advice and wisdom of what it was like playing at Kentucky?
I mean, yeah, I got a lot of wisdom I could share if they're willing to take it. You know what I mean? I'm an open book, so if they're willing to learn and ask the questions, I'll tell them anything.
What would that message be to the players? You going through the gauntlet, being here a couple of years, knowing what just kind of what it is to be at Kentucky. What would that advice be to them?
I mean, it depends on what they need. I mean, there's not like one thing that you could say. Like, I mean, enjoy it, really. Every basketball thing aside, or what is this community, just enjoy the community. Because, like, once you leave here, it's not the same. You don't get the same love. Like, you get treated special here, and then once you leave the state line of Kentucky, you're no longer special. So, enjoy it while you got it.
Although at the same time, I think a lot of people think y'all are still pretty special. Do you get the sense that they're excited?
That's what I'm saying. Here, it feels the exact same thing as I was here. Like, you go out, there's a line of people wanting to take pictures, and like, I go to Texas, you're not even getting looked at. You know what I mean? They're like, did you play basketball? Yeah. Like, dang. So here, it's different. It's just a different life.
What about life overseas? Did you enjoy that?
It was cool. It was a great experience.
Enough.
I don't think I would do it again. But
is it different being around here without Cal around here?
It is different. I was actually, when I signed to play in this, I decided to come and see all them guys again, and then like a week later, boom, it's in Arkansas, and I'm like, damn. I was excited to see him, but it is what it is. I think it's a good opportunity for both sides to grow and do something different.
Willie, is your grandmother still with us?
No, she's not. Her and my grandfather passed away. My grandmother like 2 years ago now. My grandfather a couple years before that.
They were such a huge influence on you.
Oh, yeah.
Now that they're gone, do you appreciate that even more?
Oh, yeah, man. It's still hard, you know what I mean? It still feel weird. They didn't get to see, they got to meet my daughter when she was first born, but didn't get to go. I think my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer right before before her first birthday and started chemo, so she didn't get to come to her party and stuff like that. And I mean, that was probably the last time that, you know, she got to hold her was probably a couple months before that. So, yeah, it's definitely, but what they instilled in me, man, that's what I instill in my kids, and really try to keep that country lifestyle, you know, hunting, fishing, being outdoors. I feel like that's something that they definitely instilled in me, and it's a dying breed, you know, so I definitely putting that in my kids.
She was so proud of you even when you were here. Did she ever get on you though, or did she just always just love you to death?
Nah, it's never, just a straight love, man. She couldn't get mad at me if she wanted to.
I can believe that. I'm sorry she's gone.
Nah, man, I appreciate it.
I know what she's been to you. So why come back here and do this? Just for fun, or is it the money, or both? Or?
I mean, I think it's just I did it for the opportunity. You know, I hadn't been back in probably a decade, so that in itself. And then I'm in a spot in my career where it's kind of like in a lull spell where, you know, do you want to play more, or do you want to start something different? And when Twanny brought the opportunity to me, like, I hadn't been in this community for a while, but like, I feel like there's so much opportunities for guys like me in like these, you know, college town communities where you can actually make, you know, a living doing things here. So, you know, it's kind of in the back burner. Like, I was talking to my wife, like, oh, it feels like home here. Like, I feel like we can move here and the kids would be great, and it's a good community for kids to grow up in. It's obviously like a very sports-driven city, so like obviously we want that for our kids. And I think there's just a lot of opportunity to have fun and, you know, grow old here, honestly.
So your kids gonna be athletes?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
They gonna play football?
Nah, probably not football, but they're gonna play golf, they're gonna play tennis, they're gonna be big, you know, obviously ball, but I can already tell they're athletes, man. Anytime there's a ball, or anytime, like, my daughter loves golfing and swinging the club, so it'll be fun to see what they get into.
Where'd all this golf fascination come from you?
I had a mentor here, Betty Bird. She told me when I was here, she was like, yo, you should really start getting into golf. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it wasn't that big then. So I'm like, you know, I've never been around it, yada, yada, yada. Hit a few balls at driving ranges and stuff like that. But probably like 2 years ago, I was just moved into this community, and like my neighbors was like, yo, you golf? I'm like, yeah, I got golf clubs. But long story short, they kicked my ass. And I was like, I didn't like it. So then I put everything I did into basketball and the golf and the blueprint, and then it's like, okay, now I see like why people love it, and like it was a bug, and now it's a full-on disease. I play, you know, every day, sometimes twice a day, and turn my tennis court into a chipping and putting green. Like, I'm invested. But what I like about it is the never-ending pursuit of greatness. You know, you can never get good. you can never master. You can never be good. But like the pursuit of doing it, it's like life. And so
can you break 80?
Oh yeah.
Just wrap it up here. What does it mean to be back in this gym? The memories that come back, and just seeing these banners hung that were, you know, you aspired to get when you were here.
Yeah, no, I mean, it feels like I never left. It's the exact same. It's good though. It's a great feeling.
Well, hey, just first take me back through, you know, since you left Kentucky, what have you been up to, where you've been playing, things like that.
So I'm about to be my third year as a pro. I'll be in Germany, playing for Ludwigsburg, and they were in the Champions League last year, and then the top German league. This past year I was in France for the whole year, and my rookie year I was with the Nuggets for a quick stint in preseason training camp, and the regular season was in the G League. Okay. So,
did you ever get to play with guys like Jamal Murray or Jokic, or be around them at all?
Yeah, I lived in Denver for about two months.
Okay.
And right there, so I was with all the guys. I went to training camp, and then right before the regular season started, I got released. So I spent a lot of time with those guys. You know, playing pickup, having practices, things like that. So it was a good experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So did Twanny reach out, I guess, about all this, and kind of how did that conversation go?
Yeah, he called me probably 2 months ago at this point. asked me, I just checked with my agent and made sure that I had no restrictions. Once it was up to me, it was a no-brainer. I called him right back and told him I'm in. And then I tried to get this guy here, and I'm glad he's here.
Nate?
So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So how much did playing with a guy like him, and even coming back to Rupp and playing in front of the fans again, how much did that play into your decision?
Oh man, a big. Once I heard Rupp was a regional location, it made an even easier decision. We were 16-0 when I was here at home, so Rupp is a special place, man. Lexington's a special place, so being able to play in front of our fans again, it's special. So I'm excited.
Everything's still the same as you remember?
Yeah, well, minus the fact that these walls don't have the guys all over them, but yeah, man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I was back last summer. I worked out with Nate and shot with Nate for about a week last summer. But it's good to be back in this type of capacity, with other guys that have played here and competed here. So it's special. It's a special place, man.
Yeah. So have you gotten to meet Mark Pope or anything like that?
I haven't. I am excited to, though. I think Kentucky's in really good hands with Coach Pope, so I'm looking forward to meeting him.
So I know a few of these guys have played TBT before. I assume you probably haven't then. So what do you know about the event? Obviously, they got the Elam ending. What are you excited about for that?
It's kind of it's like a March Madness setup, but for pros, not for college players, So I've kind of followed it a little bit. Davidson's had teams on it in the past, and single elimination. So I'm very familiar with that, given my last NCAA tournament.
Right.
So everyone's going to be ready to compete, and we'll play together. Play hard, share the ball, and I think we'll have some success.
I got to see your game the other night at Tees Creek. You still got that shot. I know you're still playing. What do you like about your chances and you guys competing this week?
I think we got a really good group. We got some versatility, and we got guys that play the right way. So, all we got to do, man, is compete and share the ball, and I think we give ourselves a good chance.
How many of these guys, especially the guys that played for you, did you know, familiar with, or got a chance to get to know now?
Only Nate. Well, obviously Brennan, because Brennan Canada was here when I was here. But the rest of the guys I'm getting to know now, and it's funny. I'm now the youngest guy in a Kentucky gym, which is not I'm not granddad anymore. I'm the young one. So no, it's a special group, man. Everyone's excited to be back here. I think we'll have a lot of fun with it.
Do you keep up with any of the old guys from your team?
Well, I'm a groomsman in CJ's wedding in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And yeah, still talk with Jacob a little bit, Oscar, and I'd say those guys in terms of guys I'm kind of regularly in contact with. But
have you been watching them in summer league? They've been doing pretty well in the last couple of days.
I saw a little bit of Reed's game. I saw Jacob had a pretty good game. We've been pretty busy here with a lot of engagements in the community and stuff like that. So after practice today, I'll see if I can check some of those guys out, though.
So obviously, you were the one guy that didn't play for Kentucky on this team, but how did Enos reach out to you, or did he reach out to you? Kind of how did all this come together for you, go?
Well, initially I was reached out by 20 to recruit Enes, and 20 knows I played in TBT the last 2 years. Once he realized Enes is not available to play, he was like, what are you doing this year? I was like, well, I'm kind of up in the air. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I've had some individual success, but professional basketball players, for them, summer is important. We don't get a lot of free time, so I want to play with a team that takes it seriously. So once he offered me the opportunity to play here, it was a no-brainer. I mean, everybody you see here is a pro. Everybody's on the same page. We all want to win. We all want to compete, and we all want to make it fun for the fans. So once the opportunity came, I said yes, and I'm thankful for the school and the teammates for accepting me as a teammate.
Has Enos talked about how crazy the fans are and anything like that, or do you already know? What it's like and all that?
Well, obviously, once he committed to Kentucky, I became a Kentucky fan, and I grew up because they had such a successful team. The team that went to Final Four back in 2011, I think, when he played here, or 2010. I grew up a Kentucky fan, and I watch most of their games. I know how crazy the fans are, and I'm excited to see it myself.
Have you never ever played in Rupp Arena then, or will this be your first time?
Yeah, it'll be my first time. I came here to watch a game, but I never played, so it's gonna be fun playing here for sure.
So I think I know Daniel's played in TBT before, maybe a couple of other guys, but since you said you played the last 2 years.
Yeah, I played in the last 2 years for Xavier's team, Zip 'em Up. We got to the 3rd round and the 2nd round, so it'll be good for me to bring that experience to this team. I know a lot of these guys, they played professionally, played in NBA, overseas, many places, but most of them haven't played TBT, so I'm glad I can bring that experience too.
What do you think about the Elam ending?
Well, it's fun. I think we got the right players for Elam ending. For example, Aaron hit a lot of big shot throughout his career here at Kentucky, so having guys like that is going to help for sure. I was fortunate enough to hit two of those shots myself.
Okay.
So I have experience with Elam ending, and I think it's a fun way to end a basketball game.
Gotcha. So what have you been up to the last few years in terms of your basketball career?
Still playing, thankfully. Last year I was in France and I was in Japan the year before that. I think I want to play for a long time. My brother has stopped playing, and I kind of have conversations with him about how's the post basketball, and he gives me advice of playing for as long as I can, and my body's in a good shape, so I want to play for as long as I can.
Is Enos going to make any appearances here?
Yeah. I'm sure he would love to catch a Louisville game if we get that far. But before that, I think he's going to Costa Rica, coming back. I think he should be able to come here for Saturday. So for him, coming back, it'll be, I'm sure, fun for him and also for the fans as well.
Do you remember, I know he didn't play here, obviously, Kentucky, but do you remember kind of his time at Kentucky? Or
yeah, I mean, he was a wild student back then. I think he's matured a lot. But I followed his journey. I was really sad when he was announced that he was no longer eligible to play. But they had a really good team. I watched most of their games, and then they got to the Final Four, so that's huge. But just growing up a Kentucky fan and now putting on a jersey, it means a lot.
So have you gotten to know, I'm sure you've gotten to know these guys over the last few days, but did you know any of them previously or anything like that?
No, the one guy I did know is Duran Lamb, but unfortunately he's not here. But most of the guys have been, super friendly, helpful with a lot of things. And today at practice, everybody's loud, everybody's communicating. So we have a fun atmosphere and a team that takes it seriously.
What do you think your all's play style is going to be?
I think mostly up and down, but we also have physical teams. Everybody got body on them, so we'll be able to out-muscle people for sure, and hopefully make it easy until we make it far.
This is Tyler's kind of first intro to being a head coach. How's he been so far, in your opinion?
He's doing an amazing job so far. He's super talkative. He takes it seriously. He's a professional about it for sure. So. And I'm thankful that he gave me the opportunity to play for him. So I'm excited for him to coach this weekend.